Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, and Kakadash. I give double honors to our apostles and elders being millstone. I also say shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his truth and all truth facilities. The brother Atazwan Kabar coming from the GMS Miami, the Heralds of Yahushai, 144 camp, back with another video through the Spirit. All right, low one, this video could be edifying, but before I start this video, I want to touch up on the true names. All right, of the Heavenly Father, who they so-called God. Our true name is Yahweh, which his name means he is, he exists. And also want to touch up on the true name of his son, who they even call Jesus. His true name is Yahushai, which his name he says he delivers. All right, and soon, which he says which his name means he say he delivers what he's soon about to do, according to prophecy. All right, you know, Lord, when I tried this video, all right, no more flesh, or just I might title the video new bodies. Okay, all right, which we understand through the Spirit. Those who already don't understand, I'm going to briefly, you know, how, you know, the Lord's gonna give us new bodies, all right, and where there will be no more corruption, you know, where dwelleth, you know, righteousness, and where we're programmed in a sense to do righteousness. Okay, that's what we want as, you know, hopeful man of the Lord. Okay, you know, at times we get tired of the flesh, all right, because that's what the state we in right now. These corruptible bodies, all right, is the flesh, all right. For the flesh is prone to sin, all right. You know, we tired of these bodies. What you want to do for Yahweh Shemashai at times, you know, it may, you know, what you call it, be friction because of the flesh. You know what you want to do, sometimes you don't want to do. Sometimes what the flesh might be tired, or you just be plain out fighting, or sickness and pestilence, or, you know, you might be fighting, you know, the mind and stuff like this. All right, but these are all battles, you know, within the flesh, even to sin. All right, sin is part of what comes with the flesh. All right, the flesh is always want to be in the state of pleasing itself. All right, pleasing itself and going off. All right, which that's part of the battle that we had to make account of when it comes into this truth. Okay, you know, caught in the cost. All right, know what we was getting into. All right, but we got to continue fighting. Scripture says, starve unto the truth unto death. All right, we're going to continue fighting the flesh. May the Lord keep that spirit upon us so we could get the incorruptible bodies. All right, the bodies that's not prone to sin, the bodies that, you know, overcome sin and overcome death. All right, because we know transgression of the law is sin. All right, and what's his death? Wages of the sins is death. Okay, but when we get the new bodies, we're going to be living forever. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to start. This is Romans chapter 7, all right, verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. All right, which we understand why, because we're under the flesh. The flesh is carnal. All right, but we know the spirit is always attaining to the ways of Yahweh Shemashai. All right, for that which I do, I allow not. For what I do, what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. All right, what you want to do sometimes, you might want to go study certain days, or you might want to even just read, or, you know, do something through the Spirit that you know is going to benefit you. But because of the flesh, the constant fight, all right, you know, sometimes you don't. All right, which being honest, you know, we all go through that. But with praying and supplication and even to fasting, we could, you know, constantly, beat it. All right. We wouldn't be in the mindset speak to myself for first and foremost praying to Yahweh Shemashai, hey Lord, put in the spirit, give me strength to always, you know, which we know not always, all right, because we are gonna be in the flesh. Sometimes we are gonna fall, but to be more within the spirit than as of the flesh, all right, trying to be perfect, you know, in a sense, all right, which that's part of the fight. If then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that it is good. Now then it is no more I do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. Because what? Flesh is prone to sin. Flesh is prone to doing carnal shit. Our flesh is prone to, you know, going off. That's why we pray to the Lord for him to hasten the days. All right, so we could be within those new bodies programmed to do righteousness, man. That's what we want. We only want to please Yahweh Shemashai. All right, if you're in the mindset, you would want to be programmed to do righteousness, because you would know that everything you do, everything you touch, everything you think about, all right, would be all righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Shemashai. So, for I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. Scripture say, ain't no good thing. Okay, for to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. All right, for the good that I would do, that's like it. For the good that I would, I do not. But the evil which I would not, that I do. All right, and, he's going to the constant fight, man. It's every day, and every time we wake up. Since we wake up, it's a constant battle. You want to study, battle. You want to make a video, battle. All right, you want to please Yahbashim in all forms of ways, is a battle. All right, but the Lord, understands that. That's why, part of that, not only understanding that is a battle, but you got to pray to the Lord, and ask the Lord to, hey, allow me to win these battles. Okay. All right, it says, I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. All right, it's always going to be present. Sin, evil, always going to be present. You constantly rebuking thoughts and stuff like that is always going to be present as long as we in this flesh. But as you grow within the truth, you find, more and more time, or more and more situations where you find in the flesh and you're winning. Okay, but I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind. All right, and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, which is in my members. O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? I think the Most High through Yahushua HaMashiach our Lord. So then with the mind, I myself deserve the law of Most High, but with the flesh, the law of sin. Okay, all right. We're while we in this flesh, we're clenched. All right, to sin. All right. You be like, oh, but I do this, all of that. You're lying. All right. Everybody came short of glory. All right. You wearing mixed fabrics, sin. Okay. You just ate a burger that came off a grill that bacon was just made of, sin. Okay. And the list goes on, man. And I'm naming a little couple things, but the list goes on. We're prone to sin, man. You got to rebuke evil thoughts. Why are all these type of thoughts coming into your head? All right. The Lord see all that. Okay. But I'm here to say through the Spirit, probably Yahbashim what the scripture says, hey, there's gonna be a point in time, all right, before be a point in time that the Lord's gonna change that. All right. It's saying with a twinkling of an eye. All right, even till in the kingdom, the Lord is gonna, refresh us within the kingdom, man. All right. No more crying, no more sorrow, no more death. And what you think that ties into? Which I'm gonna grab that Lord willing, Revelation 21. But what I had here was 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 52. It says, in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at a quick second, is basically saying, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. All right, that's talking about when, that time comes when the Lord beam up his men, those who even to died in his name. Okay, the Lord is going to beam us up, and in that second, the Lord is going to change us. All right, the Lord is going to put us in those new bodies that we want. That's what we fighting for. It says, for this corruptible must put on incorruption. All right, what corruptible is talking about these fleshly bodies, man. And this mortal must put on immortality. All right, those new bodies, man. Where is once again programmed to do righteousness. All right. It says, for when there, so when this corruptible shall put on incorruption, this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass, saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. Who's the one, ultimate one who's, overcame death? Yahushua, man. All right. All right, death is swallowed in victory. All right, because when we go, once we in those new bodies, there's no such thing as death for us. Okay. All right. And why is that? Because no more corruption, no more sin, no more flesh. Okay. Programmed to do righteousness. I'm gonna keep saying it. All right. Oh, death, where is thy sting? Or grave, where is thy victory? Nowhere. Okay. The sting of death is sin. All right. Once again, transgression of the law is sin. The wages of sin is death, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to the Most High, which given us the victory through the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as you know that the Lord, for as much as you know that that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. All right, this is part of the reason why we fight for. We want to be in a mindset, in a state where we're in those incorruptible bodies and we're only pleasing Yahbashim Yahshai. All right, that's the mindset, and that's part of the fight. I mean, part of the reason why you should be fighting for this truth. All right, and I'm gonna start in Revelation chapter 21. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna start at verse 1 and start by verse 4. All right, it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, as John seeing this. All right, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Talking about the new rulership that's going to play upon the earth. All right, within comes with that new rulership is us being in the righteous mindset, starting with the Yahushai and on down, which Yahushai is already perfect in itself. But I'm talking about the elect on down. All right, we're gonna be perfect. Our incorruptible bodies. All right, right mindset. All right. And so now y'all saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned to her husband. And talking about the elect coming out those chariots. All right, bride adorned for her husband, which I believe the brother was just going to how the adorn goes into order. All right, righteous order. We're going to be in, tip-top shape. All right. It says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And the Most High shall the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. Why is that? Why are we going to be able to dwell amongst the Yahweh Shem Shai directly? Yahweh to be exact. All right. Because what separates us from the Lord? All right. Sin, these flesh. All right. But being in that mindset where we're not going to be in no corruptible bodies and, in the flesh, hey, we're going to be able to, dwell amongst the Father, man. All right. Because flesh is going to be, and sin is going to be a thing of the past. All right. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death. Okay, well, we just read, all right, in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, all right, death swallowed in victory. Why? Because we're not going to be sinning anymore. Okay, and I'm speaking to solemnly the true people of the nation of Israel, the so-called Negro, Latino Americans, starting with the elect on down. All right, the 144 and the 130. All right. We understand that, hey, these heathens, all right, which the promises are not really for them, or not for them, they're going to be constantly dying. All right, they're not going to be in that body type that we're going to have. Neither sorrow, no crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. What are part of the former things? Death, all right, and sin, and the flesh. Okay, that's part of the former things that are going to pass away, which we constantly fight for, and we have our hearts set upon. Okay. This is worth fighting for. You want to do this certain days, man. You come from work. We understand we already be tired. You come from work. You got a mindset. You got a schedule. You finna study. Flesh be fucking tired. And I'm saying this because this is part of my fight. All right, which I pray to the Lord, consistently. May the Lord continue increasing my strength within the flesh and continue, to overcome this fight. Because the Lord understand we be tired. We be in the flesh. All right. Sometimes you about to do something, you forget. The forgetful things, you always forget shit. All right, that's part of the things we fight over the flesh, but the main thing is sin. All right, you want to be in a mindset where you want to overcome sin. All right, you want to be in a mindset where you want to offend less. All right, true men of the Lord want to please Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, continually, day by day, hour by hour, no matter what they do, but we understand. All right. We still got that little barrier. We still got that little friction because the flesh. Okay? But, hey, let us stay fast and continue praying to Yahweh Shem Shai to strengthen us so we can endure and so we can receive those incorruptible bodies. All right? So we could constantly please him, But Lord, this video is edifying to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. We give double honors to our apostles and Elder Great Millstone. Also say shalom to all the Akim out there, preaching the truth. Preaching the truth and all truth. Say, I say, Shalom.